this lesson, we're going to define concentration and understand the difference between the terms concentrated and dilute. There are many different ways to describe the concentration of a solution. However, they all have some similarities. In the numerator of any concentration unit, we have the amount of solute, and in the denominator, we have the amount of solvent or solution. All of the concentration units that we will study will look at the amount of solution as the denominator. We will look at 6 different units of concentration. In this lesson, we will look at the definitions of each of those units, and in future lessons, we will go through examples using those units. The first one we'll look at is molarity, and this is the most common unit of concentration used in chemistry. Molarity has the definition of moles of solute over liters of solution. Next, we have our units of percent by mass volume and mass volume. These are used in science, but are also used heavily in healthcare. Percent by mass is grams of solute over grams of solution times 100. Percent by volume is milliliters of solute over milliliters of solution times 100. And percent by mass volume is grams of solute over milliliters of solution times 100. It's important to understand that there are different types of percentages, and even the same solution can be described by 3 different percentages. The next 2 units are ppm, or parts per million, and ppb, or parts per billion. We will set up formulas for these that look very similar to percent by mass, because percent is parts per 100. When we look at ppm, we see grams of solute over grams of solution times a million. However, we will look at this in a slightly different form. Just like percent can have different forms in terms of by mass, by volume, or by mass volume, we can do the same thing with ppm. We will actually use ppm in terms of mass volume. An equivalent relationship is milligrams of solute per liter of solution. For ppb, we will use grams of solute over grams of solution times a billion. Just like ppm, it can be by mass, by volume, or by mass volume. The mass volume is the one that's most useful to us, so we will use it in terms of micrograms of solute per liter of solution. Before we look at the quantitative aspects of concentration, we want to look at it in a more qualitative manner. 2 of the terms we use to describe solutions include dilute and concentrated, and these are relative values. We will compare these based on the amount of solute per unit volume. So on the left, we see that we have less solute, and on the right, we have more solute. As a result of having less solute, we see the solution has a low concentration versus the solution that has more solute, which has a high concentration. Dilute and concentrated are simply qualitative comparison between solutions.